Hi, welcome to this new lecture. In this lecture, we are going to polish the code of the generate method a little bit, which means we are going to improve the style of the code to make it more readable and also improve some little details in the generate method to make the app more professional. So let's do this. We will start with the value that the flatmate has to pay. So let's try to improve this output. Unless Mary is going to be very demanding in terms of financial matters, I think this number is way too precise. So let's make it more practical and leave only two numbers after the decimal point. To do that, in here, you need to apply a round function. So the round function gets as input this thing in here, the output of the paste method, and round will round it up and str will convert it into a string. So close that, execute, open again, and 53 if you want, as we said, a precision of 2. And then you need to add, after this method call ends, which is in here, so the method call is complete in here, just after that, you add 2. So round gets 2 arguments, the output of this and the number 2. Close that, execute again, reopen. And now we see 53.33. Now let's do a quick code style improvement in here. I think this expression is getting too long. So you see that this line is getting a bit long. What we can do here is just select all these expression, which is the value of the txt argument, cut it with Ctrl X or Command X, and go somewhere here on the top and paste it there with Ctrl V, and then assign a variable to it. Let's say flatmate1 pay, and then this flatmate1 pay should go here. So now our code here is a bit cleaner. Okay, now let's add the record for the other flatmate. So I'm going to select these lines and Ctrl D or Command D, and then replace flatmate1 with flatmate2 and flatmate1 pay with flatmate2 pay. Right? And then you see this text is underlined in red, and if you hold the mouse here, it says unresolved reference flatmate2 pay, which means that flatmate2 pay has not been defined. So let's go here and duplicate this with Ctrl D, and let's say 2 here, 2 here, and don't forget 1 here. So the payment of flatmate2 is equal to the output of the paste method of the flatmate2 object. And that's it, I think. So let me make sure I've closed the file and execute again to generate it. And yeah, it's looking good. And that's about this lecture. In the next lecture, we are going to add an image to the PDF file. See you there.